So, in this lesson, I'm going to be sharing the benefits of setting up a domain name and choosing a hosting provider. And so, we're going to be talking about brand identity, customization and control, search engine optimization, so SEO, scalability and growth, and reliability and uptime, and cost effectiveness, summary. And so, those are some of the things that we'll be discussing. So, let's get started. So, So, what are the benefits of having a domain name and then choosing a hosting provider? Well, first off, brand identity and professionalism. So, having that domain name, it's going to contribute to your brand identity because it's going to be your business name, and so it's going to establish you have that credibility. They're going to recognize when they see that your domain name and it comes up, it's connected to your website. It's going to come up, and they're going to notice that they'll recognize it. That's your business as the name. So you want to think about that when you're thinking of a name for your domain. It can be as simple as your name or your business name. Something simple that's going to attract people, recognize people to be able to recognize, oh, that's your business, that connected to that logo and that business. Um, you know, those are some of the things when you're thinking about a domain name. Don't make it complicated. Make it simple. Just make it, easy, professional domain name and reliable and understanding, and something that's going to help people to, catch that meaning, catch that this is your business. So the next thing, customization and control. So having a domain name, it provides more customization options. So it gives you that, you have this, it's yours, and so it's connected to your website. So you have this customization. You're able to explore how the different things it's consistent with your brand once again. So it kind of all rolls in, and so that customization, you can customize it to fit you and what your business does. SEO, which is search engine optimization. um, it's gonna contribute to that your ranking, especially on Google search. um, it's connected to those results. So, like, when your pages come up or whatever, it's connected to that domain name. It's gonna rank on those search, on the pages. And so that's something to think about also when you're thinking of the domain name. Scalability and growth. So, scalability and growing, and you're thinking about your business. So say you're starting off as a virtual assistant, and then maybe later on you decide to change to, maybe you want to do social media management, or maybe you want to do coaching. And so you've got this name, and this is coming from experience for myself. You want to make sure that this name is interchangeable. It's going to grow with you. It can grow with you. So that's why I suggest using your name, using something that's going to fit what you're going to do, so it's scalable and easy to reliable. And then, so hosting providers, um, it's something to think about reliability and uptime. So it's important to think about, what does it provide? How is it, is there quite a bit of downtime for my website? Do I have a lot of issues? Um, so those are some things to think about. Cost effectiveness, which is important because hosting and domain names, they do cost. So you want to think about the cost and budgeting that in too, and remembering that usually it's like a either monthly or like a yearly fee that it's gonna you have to pay. So you want to think about, and what do they provide, and how is it going to help me. So those are some things to think about when you're thinking about choosing your domain name and hosting plans. What do they have? Do they provide backup? Do they provide security for my website? Things like that. So those are some things you want to think about. So yeah, so you want to think about the cost effectiveness, the reliability of it, the scalability and the growth, SEO, the customization of it, the brand identity and the professionalism. So those are those key things you want to think about when you're deciding to think about your domain name. So so this is just like the starting part. So the next lessons are going to start going into, getting into it. So we're going to map out our domain name, find a domain provider. So if you want to start looking into that, and finding what you want to use. And so I'm going to use a couple different ones to show you how to register with them, and also, finding that what's available. So see you in the next lesson.